Tri-Lite is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Lite. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilite.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Corner, Zhao, catch three. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
Bridgewater, right corner, flashes, open three. Yes, sir. Caleb Bridgewater connects on the 17th three of the day for Carson-Newman.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Lite, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to Shuford Gymnasium, where Carson-Newman is set to tangle with the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. Eagles check in at 11-3. The Bears are 9-6. First visit for Carson-Newman to Shuford Gym since the 21-22 season. Odd byproduct of the COVID scheduling. Eagles will be looking for better offensive efficiency on the road while continuing the resurgence of the defense. Eagles averaging 102 points per game at home, just 78 away from Holt. We'll talk to head coach Chuck Benson about how to handle that. That's pregame conversation is headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back on the AEC countdown to tip-off, coming to you today from Hickory, North Carolina, in Shuford Memorial Gymnasium. Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson as the Eagles pay a visit to Lenoir-Rhyne's Bears. Chuck, you face off against the top scoring defense in the South Atlantic Conference. Everett Sullivan's team pretty stingy when it comes to allowing points. How do you get the offense flowing against what the Bears do defensively?
Well, you named it, man. They are really, really good defensively, especially here at home. We've got to figure out early, I guess by early I mean the first half, we got to figure out what it is they're going to do with their defensive strategy and then see what our counter is to that. They've shown that they can protect the paint. They've shown they can defend the three. We've got to find some gaps and put points on the board.
LR is top 4 in the conference and pretty much pick a defensive category. Field goal percentage, defensive percentage. You say that three-point percentage. You say that they're capable of defending those things at an elite level. How do they go about it? Is it mix and match? Is it just personnel? How do they accomplish what they accomplish?
I think a lot of it's roster. He's got guys that are quick, can contain the ball without a lot of help and support. And they give a little support there where they're good stunning. They got some good size and length, athleticism around the basket. They do a pretty good job of just taking away good, clean, open looks. And that's what, good offensive teams are hunting good, clean, open looks. LR makes it where you can get a shot, but it's going to be contested typically.
Matter of sample size, you've been at home a bunch this year compared to how frequently you've played on the road, and it's been just 4. Your sample size is 4 for your road games. Got 2 really high level wins at Anderson and at Tusculum. You've got 2 losses that smell a little bit at Lander, at Lincoln Memorial. Two good losses in the scheme of regional conversations, but didn't perform up to snuff in those 2. Where's the middle ground for this team?
Well, you mentioned 4 teams, and there's a lot of complexity and variation with those 4 particular opponents. We sort of try to as a program to de-emphasize location of game and really focus more on what we can control. Location, really, the floor's still 94 feet, the rim's still 10 feet high, all that. So we just focus in on what we can control, our schemes on both sides of the ball, and really sort of make sure that the things that we most easily can control, our defense and rebounding, that we're locked in and ready to do that, hoping that generates us the kind of looks we want.
Rebounding has unquestionably been at another level this year. In your tenure, now 14 years with the men's basketball program, prior to this year, you'd had 2 different streaks where you out-rebounded 3 teams by double digits. You've done it twice already this season and stand poised potentially. Easier said than done against Lenoir-Rhyne, but to do it for a 3rd time this season. What has keyed the rebounding efforts this year in a season where you lost Bryant Thomas, your leading rebounder, last year,
and are really, in reality, probably playing 4 guards for the majority of the time.
Our emphasis have really never changed a whole lot. Our philosophy has not really ever changed much. So the credit 100% goes to the individuals, the roster, the players, and those guys, their desire to do what we ask at an elite level consistently. And so when you see the Jack Browders, who's one of the top 5 rebounders in our league, the Ben Beakers, the John Zows, go on and on, the credit goes to them. They're the ones that are actually in the arena that are competing and are doing the job when it comes to rebounding on behalf of our team.
Lenoir-Rhyne led by Nas Tyson and scoring 14.5 points a game. Really efficient slash line, too. 49% from the field, 51 from 3, although not quite on the volume of a Nick Brennigan or a John Zhao. And then 83 from the free throw line. What sticks out to you about his game, elevating it in his 5th year?
He's been there forever, it seems like. And so he's gotten very comfortable representing LR and playing in this league. He knows what to expect schematically from everybody in this league. So he'll go into today's game feeling really, really good about things. But he's also a guy that's a focal point of our scout, and we have specific goals and expectations of our guys defensively to try to impact his performance and his efficiency. So he's good. But they've got multiple players. I think Coach Sullivan has done a good job with his roster construction and the personnel, and he's got a pretty good blend of new guys and vets, but even some of the new guys are veterans in terms of their college experiences. So we'll have our hands full, that's for sure.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck today against the Bears.
Great. Thanks, Kev.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups, keys to the game. The AEC countdown to tip-off comes back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network. Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Set the key, straight on three, got it!
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Thomas drives to the free throw line, stops, right hand, floater, got it, count it, and a foul! Bryant Thomas into the teeth of Jason Brooks.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, Domino's, First Bank, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Tri-Light, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Back courtside at the rebranded Shupert Arena. Long time this place was known as Shupert Memorial Gymnasium, but a fresh facelift for this venue since we visited here 3 years ago. New video boards, new floor and whatnot, and they took that opportunity to rebrand this facility, Shupert Arena. Lights were off for LR's video board introduction. Starting lineups look like this. First, for the Bears, under Everett Sullivan's direction, Lenoir-Rhyne uses a 3-guard, 2-forward lineup. The guard, 6'1", 175 pounds, out of Elizabethton, Kentucky, Jaquias Franklin, averages 9.8 a game, joined in the backcourt by a 6'3 junior, transfer from Brescia University, Tay Smith, who's averaging 17 a game in league play. Nas Tyson's the leading scorer, 6'1", grad student out of Wingate, North Carolina, 14.5 per game. The forwards, Tim Steele, 6'5", 250-pound bowling ball out of Conway, South Carolina, and Sam Martin, 6'9", a freshman out of Apex, North Carolina. Carson-Newman touched by adversity, really, for the first time all season. Usman Jah hurt his ankle in practice the other day. He is out for the first time all season. Nick Brennigan battling food poisoning. He is out today, and so Carson-Newman starting 5. First time this lineup has been utilized this season. Joshua Butts gets his first start since his true sophomore year in 21-22. And Caleb Bridgewater gets the nod at shooting guard. 15th career start for Caleb Bridgewater. They're joined by John Zhao, Trey Hubbard, and Jack Browder in this one for Carson-Newman. Home whites for the Bears, white tops, white shorts, maroon numerals and lettering trimmed in black. Road blues for the Eagles, blue tops, blue shorts, orange numerals, trimmed in white for Carson-Newman. How do the Eagles handle this roster adversity? Martin versus Butts for the jump. Ball is in the air. Butts wins the tip. Eagles have won the tip in all but one game this season. And Carson-Newman brings the basketball from left to right to open up the contest against man-to-man defense from the Bears. Browder, drive, right side of the lane, toss up over top of Martin, got it to go off the window. So Jack Browder fires the opening punch, and the Eagles lead it 2-0, 20 seconds in. Bears with it front court. Left corner, Nas Tyson flips it out between the rings. A deflection, Tay Smith into the backcourt, comes over and back. Carson-Newman ball. Trey Hubbard deflected it. Tay Smith corralled it, then lost it over and back. And the Eagles get the basketball as a result. Hubbard, free throw line. Toss up, right elbow, 15-footer, no. Butts offensive board, turns, passes out. Zhao, left wing, jacks from NBA range. Zhao drills it. First 5 belong to Carson-Newman. 5-0 Eagles lead. 19-10 to go in the first half. Bears with it front court. Tyson off to Smith between the rings against the Eagles matchup zone. Smith, chest pass left wing, Franklin. Franklin into the left corner, steal. Baseline drive on Zhao. Stumbles, lost the handle on it. Hubbard the steal. Hubbard races left to right. Hubbard in transition. Yo-yos it, right corner, John Zhao. Whistle, what do we have here? Hubbard stepped on the baseline. So the Eagles turn it over. Ball goes back to Lenoir-Rhyne, trailing 5-0, 18:47 to go in the first half. Bears with it front court. Franklin runs point on top of the Snarling Bear midcourt logo. 2 passes over to Tyson right wing. Switch it back to Smith between the circles. 13 on the shot clock for the conference's top scoring defense. Inside it goes, fading, left of the lane. Won't drop for Nas Tyson. Hubbard the rebound, backside right baseline. Hubbard in transition, accelerates front court. Stops, foul line, drifted out. Zhao right wing. Back around the horn, Bridgewater left wing. Bridgewater right around a butt screen. Moves back left to the wing. Finds Hubbard in the left corner. 15 to shoot. Hubbard curls into the lane. Zips a pass inside. Deflected by Martin. Stolen away by Franklin. Bears bring it left to right. Tim Steele left wing. Head of the key. Franklin scrambling. Open look from deep. Franklin connects. Just his 6th made three of the season for a 19% shooter. He pops the seal for the Bears and makes it a 5-3 ball game with 17:47 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman works it left to right. Zhao between the rings. One right-hand dribble, flip it over to Browder right wing. Left around to Zhao, screen, hits Butts head of the key. Chest pass left corner, Hubbard. Curling into the lane, drop it off Butts. Left block, it's through his hands and into Sam Martins for the Bears. 3 straight possessions with a turnover for Carson-Newman. Lenoir-Rhyne can tie or take the lead on this trip from right to left. Bears run the weave against the zone. Head of the key, Franklin. Gets into the paint, teardrop, free throw line, good. Got it to go from 14. Franklin has all 5 of the Bears' points after a 5-0 start for Carson-Newman. The Eagles have turned it over on 3 straight possessions, and Lenoir-Rhyne's tied the game at 5, 3 minutes in. No Nick Brennigan today for Carson-Newman, no Usman Jah for Carson-Newman. Hubbard out to Zhao right wing, gets it to Bridgewater in the right corner. Bridgewater, chest pass, Butts left point, high-low lob, Zhao lands right baseline, back to the basket on Tyson. Backs him down, fakes left, spins right, hits a cutting Bridgewater middle of the lane. Layup won't go down, blocked by Martin. He lands with the basketball out of bounds, and it stays with Carson-Newman with 9 to shoot. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek, we are AEC. Member-owned and service-driven. Browder will inbound from the right baseline. 9 on the shot clock for Carson-Newman. Browder triggers Zhao right corner, steps back, feet on the sideline. 4 consecutive possessions with a turnover for Carson-Newman. Ball back to the Bears. 5-5 ball game, 16:40 to play in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne can take its first lead of the game on this possession. Percy File is into the game, as is Jaheim Taylor. For Lenoir-Rhyne with Gabe Serta. Serta left around a Martin screen. It was moving. Whistle on a foul. First personal on Martin, first team foul on the Bears. Ball back to Carson-Newman. Ball insecure both ways. Combined 7 turnovers in this one in the first 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Hubbard across the timeline for Carson-Newman. Picked up by Serta at the head of the key. Finds Butts right elbow. Butts faces the basket. Chest pass Zhao, right corner. Open look from deep. Zhao left it short. Butts got shoved out of bounds by Martin. That's a quick second personal on Sam Martin battling for the rebound. Second team foul on Lenoir-Rhyne. Shot clock resets to 20 as Martin exits. So you got Franklin, Smith, File, Taylor, and Serta for the Bears. Browder triggering right baseline, gets it into Trey Hubbard. Eagles trying to break this 5-all tie. And a string of 4 straight possessions with a turnover. Butts at the head of the key, 10 to shoot. Dribble handoff, Browder accelerating inside, spins, circles it up with the left hand, and finishes with English off the window. Nice take for Jack Browder, getting north, south, and downhill to the bucket. 7-5, Carson-Newman back on top. 15:48 to go in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne moves right to left with it. Serta between the rings, switches it over to Taylor right wing, back to Serta up top. Down to Franklin left wing. Franklin pump fakes the 3, drops it off left corner for Tay Smith. Smith fading left wing, tough too, won't go down. Browder elevates in front of Franklin to pull in the board for the Eagles. Hubbard races front court. Hubbard down the right side of the lane, cut off by Serta man-to-man. Backs it out between the rings. LR back in transition. Carson-Newman will have to score in the half court. Zhao, head of the key, flashes open for 3, front of the 10, won't drop. Rebound snare left of the lane by Tay Smith. Bears work it right to left, down by 2, 15:05 to go in the opening stanza. Bears front court. Smith, left wing, stops his dribble, goes to Taylor between the rings. Off to the right wing, File. 12 on the shot clock. Head of the key, Taylor. Behind the back dribble, free throw line jumper, fading, misfires from 15. Zhao boxes out Franklin for the rebound. Zhao into the front court. Pumps the brakes right wing, around the horn, Browder left wing. Browder right around a butt screen, open look from deep. Browder takes it, Browder makes it. Jack Browder's on a 5-0 run by himself to match Carson-Newman's biggest lead. 10-5, 14:30 to play in the opening stanza. Bears with it front court. Smith, left wing over to Franklin in the left corner. High post entry, Taylor dribbles down the left block, Contested, Leaner won't go, got his own miss, takes it back up and draws a foul. Taylor to the stripe when we return to Shuford Arena. The foul charge to Carson-Newman's Josh Butts, his first and the team's first. Brings us to a break in the action. 14-17 to play in the first half. It's Carson-Newman 10, Lenoir-Rhyne 5. We return to Shuford Arena after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman has a 10-5 lead on Lenoir-Rhyne with 14-17 to go in the first half. Eagles shooting 50% from the field and 2 of 4 from 3 compared to just 33% from Lenoir-Rhyne. But Carson-Newman, 4 turnovers. It happened on 4 consecutive possessions in the first half. That allowed the Bears to go on a little 5-0 run to tie it at 5. Since then, 5 straight for the Eagles. And now, Jaheim Taylor at the line. Trying to snap that streak. Taylor puts up the first free throw and cans it. Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. So when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. Large one-topping pizzas, $5.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Second free throw for Taylor. He strokes that one. 72% free throw shooter, goes 2 for 2 and pulls the Bears within a triple. 10-7 with 14-13 to go in the first half. Little token full court pressure for Lenoir-Rhyne as the Eagles bring it front court. Hubbard, Dyer, Browder, Satterfield, and Beaker on the floor for Carson-Newman. First time all season that Satterfield and Hubbard have been on the floor together. Browder, left wing, high post feed. Beaker flipping it back out. Browder for 3, spins out right side. Tim Steele pulls down the rebound on the right side of the lane. And Lenoir-Rhyne can time with a 3 on this possession. Serta into the front court. 2 passes over to Taylor right wing on the interlocking LR logo. Back between the rings, Naz Tyson hit Taylor. Right short corner, long 2. Back iron no. Dyer out leaps Tim Steele for the rebound, and the Eagles sprint left right. LR back defensively. Hubbard driving, dishing, head of the key. Ren Dyer pops, open look, deep. Halfway down and out. Toss Tyson the rebound on the right side of the lane for the Bears. LR brings it right to left, down by a triple. 13-17 to go in the first half. Tyson, high post feed, Steele, left elbow. Steele faces the basket, backs down. Dyer now spins left, flips up an air ball. That missed everything. Beaker, the board right baseline. Great defensive possession for the Eagles. Carson-Newman front court. Browder, right wing for Satterfield at the head of the key. Bounce feed, high post for Ben Beaker. One dribble, fakes the handoff to Dyer. Chest pass Satterfield left corner. Satterfield drives baseline, stumbles, dishes Hubbard in the right corner. Back around the Hornet goes Browder, head of the key, drives inside. Browder throws it down with the right hand. That's 7 straight for Jack Browder. He leads all scorers with 9. Carson-Newman's ahead by 5. 12-7 with 12:35 to play in the first half. No Nick Brennigan, no Usman Jah for Carson-Newman today. Usman hurt his ankle. Nick, food poisoning. Both of them out. Eagles leading by 5 right now with 12:20 to go in the first half. Bears on the offensive end. Steele left baseline. Backs down his defender Satterfield. Kicks it out Serta left wing. Serta cut off. Back to Steele in the left corner. 3 on the shot clock. Serta left wing. 2-1. Heaves up a desperation 2. Missed everything. Shot clock violation. Ball back to Carson-Newman. Quality defensive effort for the Eagles, forcing the shot clock violation. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. 12-7, Carson-Newman leading. 12 minutes on the button left in the first half. Dyer between the circles for the Eagles. Ball held above his head, now brings it down to his waist, drives inside, dishes out. Browder, left wing, contested triple. Browder missed it off the front of the 10. Tyson, the rebound, free throw line and running. Tyson in transition. All the way to the hoop, blocked by Browder. Browder saves in the rebound to Jarius Satterfield. Satterfield ramrodded from behind by Nas Tyson, and this will take us to a break in the action. First personal on Tyson for the push. Third team foul on the Bears. 11:39 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman 12, Lenoir-Rhyne 7. Eagles holding the Bears to 22% shooting in the opening stanza. We're back to Hickory after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
I get my power from my co-op so I can put my energy into my family.
Into waking up the neighborhood. Latte for Christine.
I get my power from the co-op so I can put my energy into planting seed for a brighter future.
Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, power to your community, for your community, so your energy can go into the things that matter most to you.
My 69 Camaro.
Who powers you?
AEC, the right call for your energy needs. Let us help you score success.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:39 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman has opened up a 12-7 lead on Lenoir-Rhyne. Eagles have been ahead by as many as 5 here in the early going against the South Atlantic Conference's top scoring defense. Eagles number 2 in the league in scoring defense. Carson-Newman ball out of the break. Bridgewater, Satterfield, Zhao, Beaker, and Dyer on the floor. Bridgewater goes to Beaker at the free throw line. Backs it out, Zhao left wing. Drives inside on Cooper Fowler. Right hand, flicks it up, got it off window. Strong take for John Zhao. Eagles doubling up the Bears 14-7 with 11:11 to play in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne front court. Franklin out between the circles for Tay Smith. Smith, chest pass Tyson right wing. Dyer defends him at the top of the zone. Into the right corner, Cooper Fowler. Beaker sticks to the big man. Back to the right wing, Tyson, 7 to shoot. Tyson dribbles into the corner, fades for a tough 3, and he rolls it in. High difficulty shot for Nas Tyson, who's second in the conference in three-point efficiency. And he makes that tough triple to make it a 4-point game. 14-10 with 10:37 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman gets it front court. Beaker off to Satterfield left wing. Curls inside to the right block. Bounce feed Beaker. It's through his wickets and out of bounds. Eagles turn it over for a 5th time. 10:26 to play first half. 14-10, Carson-Newman leading. Connor Tilley is off the bench for the Bears, replacing Jaheim Taylor. Tilley, freshman out of Roanoke, averages 2 points a night out of Moravian Prep. So you got Franklin, Tyson, Smith, Fowler, Tilley for Lenoir-Rhyne. Tyson between the rings. Goes to Smith right wing into the low post. Fowler. Backs down. Beaker turns. Left hand flick. Got the roll off the back of the 10. 5 in a row for the Bears to trim it to 2. 14-12. Eagles leading halfway through the first half. Carson-Newman working left to right in all blue. Beaker, high post for Carson-Newman. Beaker, one left hand dribble. Backdoor cut. John Zhao. Zhao lost the handle on it, leaps, corrals, spikes it off of Nas Tyson and out of bounds on the left sideline. Stays with Carson-Newman. Eagles shooting 46% from the field. The Bears 33%. But LR's made back-to-back shots to trim it down to 2 after trailing by 7. Satterfield between the rings. Inches over to the right wing, 7 to shoot. Satterfield backs down Franklin, spins, hits Zhao right wing. Zhao 3 and 2, drives middle of the lane, left hand, flick, got it. Over top of Cooper Fowler. That's 7 for John Zhao. He and Jack Browder have scored all of Carson-Newman's 16 points. Eagles up by 4 with 9:23 to play in the first half. Bears work at front court against the Eagles zone. Franklin between the circles. Left around to Fowler. Screen goes back to Fowler, right point. Chest pass Tyson, right wing. Tyson picked up by Bridgewater at the head of the key. Tyson drives inside. Left hand. Finger roll. Won't fall. Rebound deflects out of bounds off of John Zhao's hands. And out of bounds. It stays with Lenoir-Rhyne. The layup for Tyson did not hit rim, and so there's just 6 on the shot clock for the Bears. Franklin, right baseline. Looking to the left, now to the right, now to the left, finds Tyson. Tyson pump fakes a 3, steps left elbow, bank not open, Fowler the rebound, lost it out of bounds, but deflected out by Ben Beaker, and it stays with Lenoir-Rhyne for a third crack. 9 minutes to go first half, 16-12, Carson-Newman leading. Right baseline for Jaquias Franklin. Fresh 20 on the shot clock. Franklin lobs into Cooper Fowler, right short corner. Backs it out to Tilley, all the way out between the rings for Tyson. Tyson, left hand dribbles, hands off to Smith, left wing. Smith accelerates down the right side of the lane, lays it up. Zhao erased it out of bounds. How about that for John Zhao? Impressive rejection by the junior out of Sevier County. 7 on the shot clock after Zhao's swat. Franklin inbounds, right corner for Fowler. Back to Franklin. Accelerating inside, left-hand teardrop. Bounces twice on the back iron and falls in. 16-14, Bears pull within 2. 8:34 to go in the first half. Eagles work left to right with it. Satterfield off to Zhao, head of the key. Feeds Dyer left wing. Back inside, Zhao spins around. Backdoor cut. Beaker, nobody at home. Fowler intercepts. 3-on-2 break. Franklin yo-yoing in transition. Hits Tilley, head of the key. Fires the triple. Back iron, no. Dyer up for the rebound for Carson-Newman in the middle of the lane. Gets it into Satterfield's hands, who brings it front court for Carson-Newman. Satterfield. Right-hand dribbles, left wing, accelerates inside the paint, dishes out. Tilley steps in front and intercepts the pass bound for the right corner. 7th Carson-Newman turnover. Lenoir-Rhyne brings it left to right, down by 2 with 7:50 to go in the first half. Tay Smith, hands off for Tilley. Runs the weave over to Tyson, right wing. Accelerates down the left side of the lane. Stops, left block, pivots, passes Franklin, right wing, with 11 to shoot. Franklin lobs Fowler, right baseline. Fowler, mismatch. He's on Satterfield at 6'11". Dishes out, pass deflected by Beaker into Carson-Newman's bench. Brings us to a break in the action. Lenoir-Rhyne will have 3 seconds to get off a shot. 7:31 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman 16, Lenoir-Rhyne 14. Slower pace than we are typically accustomed to. Jack Browder and John Zhao have scored all of Carson-Newman's 16 points in this one. We're back to Schufert Arena after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
7:31 to go in the first half. Carson-Newman has led wire to wire thus far, and by as many as 7. But the Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes. Lenoir-Rhyne's on a little 5-0 burst to get the deficit down to 2. It's 16-14 in favor of the Eagles. Lenoir-Rhyne has 3 seconds to get a shot off after a deflection into Carson-Newman's bench. Franklin will inbound. Goes into Tilley, out of the key. Tilley jacks from 3. Missed everything. Out of bounds. Shot clock violation. Ball back to Carson-Newman. Second shot clock violation that Carson-Newman has generated defensively. Hubbard, Browder, Zhao, Bowens, Weinmanson on the floor for Carson-Newman. Chuck Benson shuffling his rotation without the services of Usman Jah and Nick Brennigan today. Zhao, head of the key, open look from deep, missed it short front of the 10. Franklin the rebound, outlets it up the right sideline to Tilley. The Bears get into the half court against the Eagles matchup zone, trying to tie or take the lead on this possession. Eagles haven't scored in 2.5 minutes. High post, Tyson. Dish out, steal, left corner, catch three. Missed it long off the heel. Tilley tips the rebound up over to Franklin right wing. Franklin, second chance into the high post. Tyson drops right block. Tyson pumps, gets Bowens in the air and lays it in. Nas Tyson with 5, ties it at 16 with 6:40 to go in the first half. A little 9-2 burst for Lenoir-Rhyne. Bowens works inside on steal, drops the shoulder, shoots over top of him. Bowens stops the scoring drought for the Eagles. 18-16, Carson-Newman back in front. 6:26 to go in the first half. Bears work right to left with it. Tilley into the high post. Smith pivots and hits Tyson right wing. Tyson back to Tilley between the rings. Back to Tyson right wing. Nas Tyson, ball held at his left hip. Goes to Tilley left wing. Drives it on Wymanson, cuts him off. Back to Tyson right point. 7 to shoot. Tyson heaves. Tough three. Got it to go. High difficulty for Nas Tyson. He's got 8, 2 of 2 from deep, and Lenoir-Rhyne has its first lead. 19-18 with 5:52 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Bowens banging inside on steal. Spins left on him. Cut off. Backs it out. Zhao left wing. Catch triple. Zhao left it short. Long rebound to the free throw line. Grabbed by Franklin. Franklin in transition. Lost the handle on it, but it rolls to Taze Smith left wing. Back to Steele, head of the key around the horn. Franklin left corner. Tries the triple and connects. Well, Jaquias Franklin had made 5 threes all season. He's got 2 tonight. And Lenoir-Rhyne's on a 6-0 run from deep to take a 4-point lead, their largest. 22-18 with 5:18 to go first half. Eagles the other way. Hubbard misfires from the right block. Franklin the rebound. Franklin running front court. Hits Tilley left point. Tilley drives inside. Lost the handle on it. Into one of Lenoir-Rhyne's cameramen. Out of bounds. It stays with LR. Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. Contact Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at cneagles.com/modernwoodman to help secure your family's financial future. 6-0 run for the Bears, or a 10-2 run, depending on how you want to look at it, to grab this 4-point lead, the Bears' largest of the game. Franklin, right elbow, turns and hits Taze Smith. Open look from deep right wing. Off the mark, back at a 10. Browder the rebound at the free throw line. Carson-Newman moves left to right. Hubbard, left corner, baseline drive. Fouled from behind. Fouled on the floor. Charge this to the Bears. Jaquias Franklin, his first, team's 4th. Carson-Newman will maintain possession of the ball with 4:46 to go in the first half and 25 to shoot. Eagles have only made 1 shot from the field in the last 4 minutes. Lenoir-Rhyne on a 10-2 run in the interim to grab this 4-point lead. Hubbard, left wing, accelerates inside on Taze Smith, gets it to the right block, missed everything. Rebound punched out of bounds by Browder. And it's back to Lenoir-Rhyne. Eagles 42% now from the field. Carson-Newman, one of its last 5 from the field after starting 7 of 14. Shooting percentage down to 42 now for Carson-Newman. Lenoir-Rhyne at 35. The Bears even with the Eagles on the glass and working the offensive glass as well with 6 second chance points. Bears with it front court. Tyson, right corner, dribbles, right elbow, fades, 15-footer, knocks it down. 12-2 Lenoir-Rhyne run has put the Bears ahead by 6. 24-18 with 4:10 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman works it left to right. Hubbard picked up by Serta at the hash mark left side. Feeds Wymanson back to Hubbard right wing. Hubbard spins inside, drops it off Bowens. Hubbard walked with the basketball. His 4th turnover of the game brings us to a break in the action. 3:56 to play in the first half. Lenoir-Rhyne on a 12-2 run. Bears are ahead 24-18. Eagles have made just 1 basket in the last 4 minutes. We return to Schufert Arena after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Back courtside at Stanford Arena, where Lenoir-Rhyne has outscored the Eagles 17-4 over the last 7 minutes. And the Bears, after trailing by 7 at 14-7, now lead it 24-18. No Nick Brennigan tonight for Carson-Newman. He's out with food poisoning. No Ousmane Jah either. Eagles rotation majorly different from what it typically is without those two on the floor. Bears basketball out of the break, trying to extend what's an 8-0 run. Taylor out to Nas Tyson between the rings. Tyson into the high post. Cooper Fowler, he lost the handle on it, but it's punched back out to Tyson. 5 on the shot clock. Tyson right around a Fowler screen. Open look from NBA range. Front of the 10, no good. Wymanson crashes for the rebound. Right block for the Eagles. Wyman in transition. 2 passes, right corner, John Zhao. Zhao dribbles inside, flips it to Beaker right of the lane. Beaker one dribble, fakes the handoff to Wymanson. Faces the basket, chest pass to Dyer left wing. Back to Beaker, head of the key. One dribble, goes inside on Cooper Fowler, ducks the shoulder, left-hand leaner, won't go. Fowler, the box out on the shooter to grab the rebound, left block. Eagles haven't scored in 3.5 minutes. They have just 1 basket in the last 6. Lenoir-Rhyne, in spite of shooting 36% from the field, has a 6-point lead. And the Bears looking for more. Serta, right wing with the rock. Between the circles for Jaheim Taylor. High post action for Tyson. Then Beaker sticks to him. Tyson dribbles, right block, bounce feed, cutter, Serta. Serta fouled. He jumped. Wymanson was on the deck. Serta landed on him. And Wymanson, unlucky with the foul there. His first and the team's second. Serta was not in the act of shooting. And Lenoir-Rhyne gets 20 on the shot clock, and the ball out of bounds to the right of the basket. Serta lobs into Cooper Fowler in the right corner. Fowler guarded tightly by Ren Dyer. Backs him down. Gets it out to the right wing for Taze Smith, out between the circles for Serta. Serta drives on Wymanson, drops it off Fowler, left block. Fowler leans in and hits it off the window. Bears by 8, biggest lead of the night for either team. It's a 10-0 Lenoir-Rhyne run. Eagles bring it left to right, looking for offense. It's been hard to come by. Zhao, right point. Drives on Taylor all the way to the hoop. Right hand scoops it in off the window. John Zhao and Jack Browder have combined for 18 of the Eagles' 20. That's Carson-Newman's first points in 4 minutes. They're down 26-20 with 1:54 to play in the first half. Bears with it front court. Left corner, Taylor wide open look from deep. Taylor strokes it. 42% three-point shooter left wide open. And the Bears surge ahead by 9, their biggest lead. 29-20 with 100 seconds left in the first half. Serta fouls Hubbard once he gets into the front court. The reach is Serta's first, the 5th on the Bears. Satterfield enters. Wymanson will exit. Carson-Newman will try to make some inroads into this deficit. It's a 17-4 Lenoir-Rhyne run. Or 22-6, depending on how you want to look at it. Eagles with it on the offensive end. Dyer for Zhao, right point. Drives on Serta, gets past him, gets stripped. Loose ball out of bounds, last touch by Serta. Off the right baseline. And it stays with Carson-Newman with 11 to shoot. Ren Dyer will inbound. Lobs into Satterfield left block. Satterfield turns, hits the right-hand bunny. Nice find by Ren Dyer. Satterfield gets it to go in traffic, pulls Carson-Newman within 7. 29-22 with $1:13 to go in the first half. Bears with it front court. Tay Smith out for Nas Tyson between the rings. Chest pass over to Serta right wing. Hits Tyson head of the key around to the left wing for Tay Smith. Drop it off Fowler left of the lane. Beaker defends him. Fowler backs down. Beaker fades over top of him. Spins it out right side. Dyer grabs the rebound. Up the right sideline comes Trey Hubbard. Hubbard accelerating inside. Whistle, foul. A reach on the Bears and Gabe Serta, his second. Team sixth. 27 on the shot clock, and Carson-Newman with the ball out of bounds to the right of the basket. 29-22, Lenoir-Rhyne leading with 47 seconds left in the first half. 20-second different shot clock to game clock. Dyer inbounded it off of a Bears backside, and he was moving when he released the ball, and thus gets called for technically a travel. Wasn't allowed to run the baseline. So the Bears ahead by 7, bring it right to left with 44 seconds left in the first half. Eagles with 9 turnovers in the opening half compared to 3 for Lenoir-Rhyne. Tyson, right corner. Lost it. Out of bounds. Back to Carson-Newman. 4th giveaway for the Bears. 2 of those have been on shot clock violations. LR has done a good job keeping Carson-Newman out of transition. No fast break points in this one. Trey Hubbard across the timeline. He burns a timeout. And Carson-Newman will chat things over with 30 seconds left. 4-second difference. Shot clock to game clock. Eagles trailing 29-22. Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at shopseeandeagles.com. Shopseeandeagles.com features more than 1,100 products, from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. Shopseeandeagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Well, Jack Browder and John Zhao have combined for 18 of the Eagles' 22 points in this one. They're pretty efficient. 8 of 14 from the floor, but the rest of Carson-Newman, a combined 2 of 8. No Nick Brennigan tonight for Carson-Newman. No Usman Ja. We've seen Trey Hubbard and Jarius Satterfield on the floor at the same time for the first time all year. Some guys being asked to play positions that normally they would not occupy. Inbounds comes to Trey Hubbard. And Hubbard will dribble it out between the rings. Hubbard picked up by Nas Tyson. Takes it over to the right wing, 8 on the shot clock. Hubbard stops, chest pass, right corner. Caleb Bridgewater, he launches a 3. Bridgewater snaps the strings. And Everett Sullivan calls for time. A quick little 5-0 burst for Carson-Newman has cut the deficit down to 4. 29-25 with 5 seconds left in the first half. Officials say the clock's going to be at 6. That's adjusted. And the Eagles will try to defend and head into the locker room only down 4. Carson-Newman made 1 basket in a 6-minute stretch, while Lenoir-Rhyne rattled off a 10-0 run or a 17-4 run, depending upon which lens you want to view it. And to that end, Carson-Newman's fortunate to only be down 4. The Eagles have shot the ball well, 48% from the field on the road. Just 3 of 10 from deep, though. Bears get the ball, race up the floor. Serta into the front court, lost the ball off his shoe top. It's into the back court. He goes over and back. Are they going to say there's time left on the clock? Officials congregate to chat about this. They're going to put .5 on the clock. So the Eagles will try to get something quick off here. Trailing 29-25. Bridgewater and Zhao in for the Eagles. Ben Beaker subbed off the floor. Ren Dyer is going to be the inbounds man. And you've got 5 3-point shooters on the floor for Carson-Newman. Trying to get off a heave with 0.5 seconds left. Dyer will inbound. Dyer leaps, triggers, Zhao, lob at the horn. He didn't get it to go. He had a whistle. No foul called. Whistle was to signal the end of the period. Nice play design for John Zhao. Had to contort his body. Couldn't get it to fall. Lenoir-Rhyne takes a 29-25 lead into the halftime locker room, but the Eagles do score the final 5 of the period. ShopCNEagles.com halftime report. Head your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We've got a quality contractor network, easy financing, and ANC inspects every job to assure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aecoop.org for application, contractor list, and more details. AEC, we're power with purpose. It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCNEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopCNEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCNEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCNEagles.com.
It's halftime. Your first half scoring summary and a check of the ShopCNEagles.com sack scoreboard are headed your way.
Corner, Zhao, catch 3. Nylon for Zhao. Eagles lead.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Well, that courtside at Shuford Arena, where Lenoir-Rhyne leads Carson-Newman 29-25 at the halftime break. Third lowest scoring half of basketball for Carson-Newman this season. Eagles scored 23 in the first half at Lincoln Memorial, 24 in the first half at Lander, 25 here in the first half at Lenoir-Rhyne. Those previous two games, losses. Eagles have not won a game this year when trailing at the halftime break. They're 11-0 when leading at the half, 0-3 when trailing at the halftime break. However, in this one, it at least feels as if Carson-Newman has played well enough defensively to still be in the hunt in spite of about a 7-minute stretch there in the first half where Carson-Newman only made one shot. Lenoir-Rhyne, a 10-0 run, a 17-4 run, depending on how you want to look at it. But the Eagles do close the break close the half after trailing by as many as 9 on a 5-0 run. And the Eagles head into the halftime locker room down by 4. Definitely feels like Carson-Newman is trying to find its way without Nick Brennigan. The Eagles have had a tight rotation this year, and without their shooting guard, Well, Chuck Benson has had to juggle the lineup. First time all season we've seen Jarius Satterfield and Trey Hubbard on the floor together. That's been different. A lot of lineups this year that just you haven't seen. And so trying to find that chemistry, tough when you're going up against the conference's top scoring defense. Lenoir-Rhyne only gives up 72 points per game this season. Eagles second in the league in scoring defense. And Carson-Newman limited Lenoir-Rhyne to 39% shooting in that first half. The Bears do go 5 of 10 from beyond the arc. That's part of the reason why they're up at the brink. Both teams made 11 shots in that first half. But the Bears have done well on the glass. Rebounding is even. They've done well on the offensive glass. And defensive glass, for that matter. Carson-Newman only has 3 offensive rebounds. Granted, the Eagles did score points off of all of those. And second chance points are even. But the Bears, 5 offensive rebounds and 6 second chance points. The result in this one. Probably the better job by Lenoir-Rhyne. They've kept Carson-Newman out of transition. No fast break points to speak of in this game. Eagles have been at their best this season when they get up and down. 29-25, Lenoir-Rhyne leads it at the halftime break. We'll tell you about what else is happening in the South Atlantic Conference when we come back after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the shopcneagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with the ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
Halftime in Hickory, where Carson-Newman trails Lenoir-Rhyne 29-25. Carson-Newman's women lost earlier today, 64-62 to Lenoir-Rhyne. The Bears made just one shot in the fourth quarter. Carson-Newman only made 2. Bears made free throws down the stretch to pave their way to a come-from-behind effort to beat Carson-Newman's women. Elsewhere in the SAC, game of the day, is over in Salisbury, where Catawba plays host to Lincoln Memorial. 2 minutes left in the first half there. Indians are up 33-29 on the Rail Splitters. Neither team shooting better than 40% from the field. Right now, the difference is 15 turnovers for Lincoln Memorial, just 4 for Catawba, and a 16-2 edge for the Indians in points off turnovers. That's the reason for Catawba's lead. D'Angelo Epps has 10 points to lead all scorers, 6 of which have come at the free throw line. Limestone is at Tusculum taking on the Pioneers. It's halftime in Greenville. And Tusculum owns a 41-36 lead on the Saints. Bryce Jackson paces the Pioneers with 9 points. Both teams shooting the ball well. Tusculum at 50%. Pioneers are 7 of 12 from beyond the arc. Limestone 54% from the field, just 2 of 5 from deep, though. Haven't been able to keep pace with the Pioneers' threes in that game. Another offensive showcase is taking place over in the Pryor Convocation Center between UVA Wise and Anderson. Both teams are shooting better than 60% from the field and better than 50% from three. Wise has a 50-48 lead on Anderson. Lav Savetovic leads all scorers with 18. He's 7 of 9 from the field and 4 of 5 from three for UVA Wise. Luke Denbo paces Anderson with 13, all of which has come from behind the arc to save a free throw. He's 4 of 5 from deep. Coker is on the road at Newberry. Anytime Coker plays, it's a track meet. That's the case here. 39 seconds left in the first half. Wolves are ahead of the Cobras, 52-48. Jalen Johnson has 14 points. Wolves are shooting 49% from the field. Coker shooting 50%. Andre Level has 14 points in that one. Wingate playing host to the Mountain Lions of Mars Hill. Donnell Nixon leads all scorers with 11 points. Wingate has shot 50% from the field and gone 6 of 10 from three en route to a 47-33 halftime lead over the Lions. Here in Hickory, Lenoir-Rhyne leads Carson-Newman 29-25. Eagles trying to pull off a second half comeback when we return after these messages on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeingeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeingeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeingeagles.com today.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency, 423-586-4320, or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
This is Carson-Newman basketball.
Goes top of key. Pull up three. On the way. Got it. Charlie Clark dialing long distance with impunity.
On the Eagles Sports Network.
Tri-Lite is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Lite. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilite.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
Halftime in Shuford Arena, where Lenoir-Rhyne leads Carson-Newman 29-25. Before we get the second half started, let's pause 10 seconds for station ID here on the Eagles Sports Network. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you courtside. Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control. The Eagles will try to rally when down at the break for the first time all season. 11-0 when leading at the half, 0-3 when trailing at the break. Carson-Newman held to its third lowest first half of basketball this season. Butts, Bridgewater, Hubbard, Browder, and Zhao on the floor for Carson-Newman. Lenoir-Rhyne counters with Martin, Tyson, Franklin, Steele, and Smith. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Lenoir-Rhyne basketball out of the halftime break. Martin flips it over to Smith on the right wing. Smith between the circles for Nas Tyson against the zone. Into the high post, Tim Steele. One dribble, bounce feed inside Martin. Spins left on Butts, lays it up behind the backboard, but Butts, if you heard Chuck Benson say, build a wall, Josh Butts did not build a wall. He leapt with him and gets called for his second personal, team's third. So Sam Martin, who's 17 of 28 at the line this season, 61% from the stripe, heads to the line. First free throw on the way, rims out, and over the front lip of the rim, no good. One more free throw for Sam Martin. Chance to make it a 5-point game and stop a 2-minute scoring drought for the Bears. Spanning the halftime break, lobs it up, spins out left side, butts the board. The Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard into the front court. Goes to Bridgewater right wing. Bounce feed, Butts left point. Into the left wing for Jack Browder. Browder curls inside, cut off by Smith. Backs it out to the wing, dumps it inside Butts. Back to Browder, cutting right side of the paint. Leaner won't go. Butts got the rebound. Kick out. Bridgewater. Left wing. Catch three. Bridgewater. Left it short. Front iron. Steele spikes in the rebound off of John Zhao. Hits out of bounds off Zhao's foot. Then back to Lenoir-Rhyne. Eagles a 5-0 run to close the first half. Trailing 29-25 with 19:17 to go in the second stanza. Franklin will walk it up for the Bears across the timeline center court and take it to the right wing. Out between the circles for Smith. Smith pull up, left elbow, contested. Knocks it down from 15. Tough shot for Tay Smith. Gives Lenoir-Rhyne its first basket and 3 minutes of game action. Pulls them back ahead by 6, 31-25. A minute 5 into the second stanza. The Eagles bring it right to left. Browder curling through the middle of the lane. Stops left block. Spins. Right hand floater. Won't fall off the back of the 10. Zhao, Steele, battling for the rebound. It's deflected out of bounds off of Zhao into Carson-Newman's bench. Eagles have gotten a couple inside looks at the cup. The shots have not fallen here in the second half. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, graphic design, and film production services. InterDigital, they're laser-focused on your success. Franklin over to Smith, bounce at Steele left corner. Steele backs down Browder left baseline, works his way into the paint. Steele banging, turns, right hand, hook, got it from 6 feet out. First quarter of the second half belonged to Lenoir-Rhyne. 33-25 Bears, 18-17 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman onto the offensive end. Butts over to Hubbard right wing. Hubbard pops for a three. Hubbard front of the 10, no. Zhao pulls in the rebound. He got a whistle and a foul. A battle for the rebound on Lenoir-Rhyne. Charge it to Tyson, his second. First on the Bears. Shot clock at 20. And the Eagles get the ball out of bounds on the right baseline. Carson-Newman 0 of 4 from the field to start the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne's made both of its second half baskets. Hubbard for Zhao, left point. Zhao tries a triple. Short off the front iron. Franklin rises for the rebound. Franklin into the front court for Lenoir-Rhyne. LR can take its first double-digit lead of the game on this possession. Eagles looking for a stop. Bears have made both their shots to start the second half. Franklin, head of the key. Crossover on Hubbard. You got a whistle foul away from the basketball. No, it was on the ball. Trey Hubbard called in for a reach. That's a nickel dimer, his first, team's first. Hubbard barely made contact with him. That's why I thought it was away from the ball. 33-25, Bears by 8. Eagles in search of a stop. Franklin between the rings against the zone. Flip it back to Franklin, right wing. Franklin, 7 on the shot clock. Dribbles between the rings. Takes it to the right wing, takes it inside. Franklin fading, right elbow, airballed it. Third shot clock violation for Lenoir-Rhyne today. Carson-Newman's defense has been keyed in, but with that, no Usman Jah, with no Nick Brennigan, Carson-Newman offensively has not been as crisp as it typically is. 38% from the field and scoreless here in the second half, down by 8. Hubbard, right wing with the rock. Lobs to Browder, right baseline. Browder, jab step, back to the basket now. Kick out, Bridgewater, right point, 3 ball, spins out, no good. Rebound touched over, Butts, right baseline. Lost the handle on it, out of bounds, but deflected out by Nas Tyson. And it stays with Carson-Newman. Second chance for the Eagles. We've started the second half 0 of 6 from the field and 0 of 4 from 3. Country's most efficient three-point shooting team is 3 of 14 from beyond the arc. Granted, when you have Nick Brennigan on the bench, he makes nearly 5.5 a game. That will certainly impact that. Inbounds comes to Hubbard at the hash mark right side. Hubbard guarded man-to-man by Tay Smith. Drifts it over to Zhao left wing. Zhao into the paint. Dish out Bridgewater left wing. 10 on the shot clock. Hubbard, head of the key. Moves inside. Whistle foul as Smith stumbled. And Hubbard shove off. No, you got a moving screen on Josh Butts. It's a third personal on Butts, a second team foul on the Eagles. 10th turnover for Carson-Newman. 33-25. Bears leading. LR scored 4 straight, but hasn't scored in nearly 2 minutes. Serta hop step into the paint, kick out Smith left corner. Back to Taylor left point. 18 on the shot clock. Serta resets right wing. Right around a Martin screen. Serta curls inside, fades left of the lane. Left the 10-footer short. Browder the rebound and running front court for Carson-Newman. The Eagles haven't scored in the second half. Down by 8. Browder, free throw line. Takes it inside on Martin. Has his shot rejected out of bounds. Stays with Carson-Newman. Browder went for the scoop shot. Martin thwarted it. Eagles with 21 on the shot clock. Carson-Newman has missed all 7 of its shots to start the second half. Shot 46% from the field in the opening stanza. Game shooting percentage now down to 36% for Carson-Newman. Browder triggering, right baseline, goes into Butts, left baseline. Hands off Browder. Browder cuts inside, spins left on Martin. Right hand, chucks it up, no. Rebound slammed down. Butts and Martin battling. And the foul goes on Serta, his third, team second. Third try for Carson-Newman. The Eagles getting on the offensive glass, but the seconds and thirds aren't falling either. Tay Smith checks back in for the Bears, replacing Sam Martin. So you got Steele, Franklin, Smith, Taylor, and Serta for the Bears. Hubbard, Bridgewater, Browder, Butts, and Zhao for the Eagles. Zhao with it between the rings. Zhao drives on Tay Smith, gets by him, gets to the hole, right-hand scoop, no. Browder tips the rebound up to Butts. Second chance, Butts short off the front iron. Butts has the ball, drops it off Zhao, left block, pivots, leaner, right hand, got it. I think that was the 6th shot on that possession for Carson-Newman. Eagles finally found the bottom of the barrel. Trail 33-27 with 15:30 to play in the second half. Bears with it, moving front court. Franklin for Steele at the head of the key, off to the left wing, Smith. Smith curls right to the top of the key, 9 to shoot. Hands off for Jaheim Taylor. Taylor spots up, head of the key, triple. Front of the tin, no. Hubbard boxes out Franklin for the rebound, right block, and gets in transition. Hubbard zips it inside Butts. Butts behind his defender, dumps it in off the window. First fast break point of the night for the conference's leader in fast break points. Eagles down by 4, 33-29, 5 minutes into the second half. Bears haven't scored in 3 minutes. Serta driving, dishing, right corner. Franklin, triple. Franklin nails it. He hit 5 threes all season. He's hit 3 tonight. 36-27, back to a 7-point Lenoir-Rhyne lead, 14:40 to go in the second half. That stops the 3.5-minute Lenoir-Rhyne scoring drought. Bridgewater, left wing, into the high post for Zhao. Zhao moves inside on Franklin, drops the shoulder, flips it out Bridgewater left wing, back up top to Zhao, head of the key. Zhao, step back on Franklin, short front iron, tussle for the rebound between Browder and Taylor. Got a whistle and a foul. Carson-Newman celebrating as if it is on Taylor. And indeed it is. First on Jaheim Taylor, third on the Bears, brings this to a break in the action. 14:21 to play in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne by 7. 36-29 on Carson-Newman. We return to Hickory after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you show your support for Carson-Newman? Head over to shopseeandeagles.com right now, where they have all of your needs covered. From clothing to outfitting your tailgate party, whether you're hunting, fishing, or on the golf course, shopseeandeagles.com is the place for you. All of your everyday essentials, from pens to phone chargers, are in one place. For the best gear in the business, visit shopseeandeagles.com today.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
14:21 to play in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne 36, Carson-Newman 29. Eagles just 2 of 13 from the field after halftime. Carson-Newman, though, is getting on the offensive glass. Carson-Newman with 11 offensive rebounds now and 7 second chance points. All 4 of the Eagles' points here in the second half have been second chance buckets. Browder will inbound from the right baseline. Triggers in right corner for Trey Hubbard. Hubbard between the rings works against Franklin. Hits Zhao left wing off to Bridgewater left corner. Bridgewater brings it out to the left wing against Taylor man-to-man. Into the high post, John Zhao. 8 to shoot. Find Hubbard right wing. 5 on the shot clock. Browder right corner. Catch 3. Browder drills it. Deep into the shot clock, Jack Browder finds the bottom of the bucket. He's got 12. And Carson-Newman's down by 4. 36-32 with 13:50 to go in the second half. Bears with it front court. Between the rings, a turnover. Hubbard a steal. Hubbard racing to the rim. Hubbard throws it down with the right hand. All of a sudden, Carson-Newman's down 2. 36-34. Bears leading, 13:33 to go in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne front court. Serta, left wing. Gets it between the circles for Smith. Off to the right wing for Franklin. Franklin dribbles right around the screen. Flashes open for a triple. Takes it. Rattles out, no good. Hubbard the rebound. Over top of Martin. And he brings it front court for Carson-Newman. Hubbard drives, right block, layup, right hand, good off glass. 7 straight for Carson-Newman. The Eagles have tied it at 36 in the blink of an eye. 13:01 to play in the second half. Bears with it front court. Taylor over to Serta right wing. Serta. Nothing inside. Dribbles with the left hand. Flips it out. Smith right point. Smith drives on Beaker. Zips it past Martin. Left block. Martin goes up. Missed everything. Thought about the dunk attempt, but then he was defended, and he airmailed a 2-hand push shot. Eagles grab the rebound and bring it right to left, looking to retake the lead. Browder dribbles inside. Left hand. Finishes through contact with the leaner. Timeout, Lenoir-Rhyne. A 9-0 burst for Carson-Newman in the last 2 minutes. And the Eagles have retaken the lead, 38-36, with 12:32 to play in the second half. Everett Sullivan burns a timeout. We'll step aside as well here on the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Carson-Newman has burst free on a 9-0 run to grab a 38-36 lead on Lenoir-Rhyne with 12:32 to go in the second half. Eagles trailed by as many as 9. They're down by 4 at the break. Didn't score over the first 4 minutes of the second half. Just shooting 35% from the field after halftime, but Carson-Newman has started to find its offensive footing. Eagles with 9 in a row looking for another defensive stop. Protecting a 2-point lead now with 12:24 to go in the second half. Tyson, left wing with the ball for Lenoir-Rhyne, skips it right wing, Tay Smith. Screen set by Cooper Fowler. Smith doesn't take it. Now dribbles into the paint, stops, left elbow, fades, 15-footer, tough shot, makes it. High difficulty for Tay Smith. He's got 4 points. Tied at 38. That stops a 2.5-minute scoring drought for the Bears. 12-minute mark on the nose, second half. Eagles work it right to left, deadlocked at 38. Eagles inside. John Zhao through contact. No, but he's fouled. 2 free throws for John Zhao when we get back after Tim Steele is called for his first and the team's fourth. 11:53 to go in the second half. All square, 38 apiece between Carson-Newman and Lenoir-Rhyne. Back to Hickory after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
11:53 to go in the second half. And Carson-Newman carries a 38-38 tie with Lenoir-Rhyne. Adam Cavalier, happy to have you alongside. Skip Roberts running the show back inside the network control. Has not been pretty at times. John Zhao heads to the line to shoot 2 for Carson-Newman. Eagles shooting 41% from the field. Lenoir-Rhyne shooting 41% from the field. Zhao's first free throw, backspins through, nothing but strings. Carson-Newman's back in front, 39-38. Eagles have suffered through 3 separate 3+ minute scoring droughts in this one. Second free throw for Zhao. Missed it, back iron. Rare miss for John Zhao, just his 5th of the season. Bears grab the rebound and bring it left to right, down by 1 with 11:45 to play in the second half. Franklin between the rings. Dribble handoff for Smith, out to the right point, Nas Tyson. Back to Smith, left wing. Smith feeds Fowler, left of the lane. Right hand, leaner, got it off the window. Cooper Fowler has 6 points. Bears retake the lead, 40-39 with 11:25 to play in the second half. Bears shooting 56% from the field in the second half. Beaker between the rings. One right-hand dribble, takes it in on Cooper Fowler down to the right block. Beaker pivots, leans, right hand, blocked, lost it, out of bounds, stays with Carson-Newman, 9 to shoot. Firm work by Cooper Fowler defending Ben Beaker. John Zhao exits, Ren Dyer enters for Carson-Newman. Dyer will inbound from the right baseline. Dyer looking, triggers into Browder in the right corner. Curls out between the rings for Trey Hubbard, 5 to shoot. Hubbard accelerates on Tyson, right hand, teardrop. Hubbard tickles the twine from 8 feet out. 6 for Trey Hubbard. Carson-Newman retakes the lead. 41-40, 10:53 to play in the second half. Bears work left to right in home white jerseys. Maroon numbers trimmed in black. Smith over to Tyson, left wing. Accelerates on Hubbard, left baseline. Backs it out. Cooper Fowler, left wing. Catch triple. Caroms it off to the right. Browder up with the rebound. Eagles in transition. Hubbard down the right side of the lane, all the way to the hoop, and he scores it with the right hand. Strong take for Trey Hubbard. He's got 8. Carson-Newman's ahead by 3. 43-40 with 10:25 to go in the second half. Bears work left to right with it. Eagles have made 6 of their last 7 shots from the field. Franklin driving, getting inside, and he's fouled by Ben Beaker. Franklin went up for the shot. He was underneath the backboard when it left his hand. Beaker was a freight train on him. Picks up his first, the team's 3rd. And that's 2 free throws for Jaquias Franklin. 76% shooter on the season. First attempts on the day for Franklin, and he calmly converts the first. One more free throw for Franklin. And a chance to make it a 1-point game with this second freebie. Franklin, 3 dribbles, bends the knees, righty puts up the second and knocks it down, nothing but cords. 43-42, Carson-Newman leads Lenoir-Rhyne. 10-12 to play in the second half. Hubbard over the timeline, center court for Carson-Newman. Dribbles it to the left wing, enters it into the high post for Jack Browder. Browder right hand handles, down to the right block, turns, right hand hook. Browder got it over top of Tay Smith. 16 for Jack Browder to lead all scores. 45-42, 3-point lead for the Eagles with 9:50 to play in the second half. Bears with it front court. Running the weave against Carson-Newman's zone. Franklin, left elbow, kicks it Fowler right wing. Fowler, one dribble out to Franklin, head of the key. Franklin, step back, left elbow, fading, 15-footer, knocks it down. Franklin has been hot, 6 of 7 from the field. Bears down 1, 45-44 with 9.5 to play. Eagles the other way. Hubbard chucks it up middle of the lane, won't go down from 8. Franklin the rebound, left block, his 5th. Franklin with 17 points, dribbles at front court. Double his season average. Career high came with 27 at Coker on December 16th. Franklin, head of the key. Step back 3. Franklin misfires off the front iron. Browder the rebound. Eagles by 1, moving right to left. Browder in transition. Pilfered by Franklin. 2-on-2 break. Tyson down the right side of the lane. Tyson scoops it up, but he's fouled by Ren Dyer. Missed the layup, did Nas Tyson. Ren Dyer, his first, team's 4th. Tyson was not going to allow Ren Dyer to erase it. And he'll get to earn points at the charity stripe, where he's having a banner year. Nas Tyson, 83% at the line this season. Just a 69% free throw shooter for his career. And Tyson clearly has worked on this aspect of his game. His first free throw. Got the front iron, the right iron, the left iron, and then rolled in. Ties it at 45. 5 ties, 4 lead changes in this one. Second free throw for Nas Tyson, a chance to give the Bears the lead back with 9 minutes to play. Tyson lobs it up, sinks it, nothing but cords. 46-45, Lenoir-Rhyne by a point. 9 minutes on the dot in the second half. A little 2-2-1 full court pressure for the Bears to keep the Eagles out of transition. Hubbard to the head of the key. Finds Zhao there. Zhao chest pass right wing for Satterfield. Holds the ball at his left hip. Feeds Dyer between the rings. Off to the left wing, Hubbard. 10 to shoot. Up top, Zhao. Step back, 3. Zhao online. It's good. John Zhao has 15. He's put Carson-Newman back on top by 2. 48-46 with 8:30 to play in the second half. Lenoir-Rhyne built a 9-point lead with a 17-4 run in the first half. The Eagles erased it with a 9-0 run here in the second half. Back and forth we go with the Eagles head 48-46, 8:17 to go in the second. 12 on the shot clock for Lenoir-Rhyne on the offensive end. Taylor, left wing. Dribbles to the free throw line. Off balance, 15-footer, misfired. Rebound tipped up by Nas Tyson, out of bounds. Off the left baseline, back to Carson-Newman. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. Butts, Hubbard, Zhao, Dyer, Satterfield on the floor for Carson-Newman. No Nick Brannigan, no Usman Jah today for Carson-Newman. Butts on the right wing. Lobs to Zhao, head of the key, off to Hubbard, left wing. Hubbard, right hand dribbles, curls inside, stops, pivots. Dyer, head of the key, 10 to shoot. Over to Satterfield, left corner, catch 3. Off the mark, Dyer tracks down the offensive rebound, pumps, leans, right hand, got it off glass. Strong take for Ren Dyer, his first points off his 4th board. 50-46, Eagles ahead by 2 possessions with 7.5 to play in the second half. Bears with it front court. Tyson runs the point between the rings against the Eagles zone. Right wing, Serta. Serta, 12 to shoot. Serta, left hand handles, bounce, feeds Smith, left elbow. 8-7. Smith launches from 17, connects with a hand in his face from John Zhao. 50-48, Bears down 2, 7:05 to play in the second half. The Eagles work right to left with it. Hubbard over to Zhao, right wing. Serta guards him tightly. Down to the left wing for Hubbard. Curls right around the screen, stops free throw line, tosses up from 15. Hubbard singes the strings. He's got 10 all in the second half. 52-48, Carson-Newman back on top by 4. 6:44 to play in the second stanza. Bears work left to right with the basketball. Tay Smith dribbles over to the right wing where he hands off to Jaheim Taylor. Back to Gabe Serta between the circles. Serta accelerates inside, lifts up from the right block, and connects from 4 feet out off the window. Gabe Serta has his first points. Back to a 2-point game. 52-50. Carson-Newman with 6:20 to play in the second half. Eagles work right to left with it. Dyer between the rings. One dribble off to Zhao, right wing. Zhao chest pass Dyer, left point. Dyer left hand handles, works inside, bounce feed to cutting Butts, lost it going up. Taylor the steal. Taylor in transition. Weaving front court, dishing right corner. Nas Tyson rainbows up a 3. Strong off the left iron. Zhao the rebound, right block. Gets it into Hubbard's hands, who accelerates front court. Hubbard all the way to the hole. He's fouled. Trey Hubbard hits the deck hard as we head to a break. Charge this foul to Sam Martin. His 3rd, the team's 5th. We come to a break in the action. 5:51 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 52. Lenoir-Rhyne 50. Tight one in Hickory. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
5:51 left in the second half. It's Carson-Newman 52, Lenoir-Rhyne 50. Eagles have shot 46% from the field after halftime. Lenoir-Rhyne's at 50%. And Trey Hubbard heads to the line for Carson-Newman for 2 free throws and a chance to make this a 2-possession lead again if he cans both. Southpaw sends up the first and rattles it home. He's got 11 points, all of them in the second half. And has also dished out 6 assists. Second free throw for Trey Hubbard. Lines it up, knocks it down. 4-point game. 54-50, Carson-Newman leading. 5:50 to play in the second half. Bears with the basketball, moving left to right. Steele hands off Tilly, head of the key. Tilly over to the left wing for Franklin. Franklin, high hand from John Zhao, hits Tilly right point. Right corner, Tim Steele, he tries a triple. Missed it off to the left. Zhao elevates for the rebound, left block. Into Trey Hubbard's hands, he accelerates front court. Hubbard, crossover. Whistle, foul on the floor. Charge this to Tim Steele. It's his second, team's 6th. Eagles will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles' pride. Carson-Newman trailed by 9 at one point in this one. They've got the lead right now, 54-50, with 5:20 to play in the second half. Hubbard works inside, right-hand teardrop, right of the lane, got it front iron and down through the hole. 14 second-half points for Trey Hubbard. Eagles are ahead by 6, 56-50. 5:05 to play in the second half. Bears front court. Franklin left point with the rock. Left around a Martin screen. Hubbard sticks to him at the top of the zone. Tilly inside Martin, right elbow. 10 to shoot. Martin works it on Beaker, banging his way down to the right block, yet a whistle and a foul on the floor. Presumably this is on Ben Beaker. Indeed it is. His second, team's 5th. Martin was not yet in the act of shooting, so the Bears will get the ball out of bounds to the right baseline. LR hasn't scored in 90 seconds. Eagles have made 4 of their last 5 shots. Franklin lobs into Tilly, right wing. Tilly, on left-hand dribble, gets it to Taylor. Taylor, crossover on Satterfield. Made the basket. Does that count? Satterfield called for a blocking foul. No basket. Fouled on the floor. So Satterfield trying to draw a charge. Picks up his first. The team's 6th. Free throws both way the rest of the way. Pardon me, that is a 7th team foul on Carson-Newman, not a 6th. So 1-1 for Jaheim Taylor, a 72% free throw shooter. He's 2 for 2 at the line today. Taylor pushes up the front end and earns the second, making it 56-51. Carson-Newman by 5 with 4:45 to play in the second half. One more free throw for Jaheim Taylor. Taylor pushes up the second and gets that one to roll home. 56-52. Carson-Newman by 4. 4:42 to play in the second half. Eagles work right to left with it. Hubbard between the rings. Dribbles over to the right wing. Bounce feed Browder in the keyhole. Browder faces the basket. Jab step right foot. Zip a pass right corner. Zhao launches a 3. Bullseye! John Zhao cans his 3rd triple. He's got 18 to lead all scorers. And Carson-Newman matches its biggest lead of the day at 7. 59-52 with 4:12 to play in the second half. Bears front court. Taylor, left baseline drive. Shot up. It's behind the backboard. Off the stanchion. Out of bounds. Carson-Newman ball. 4:06 to play second half. 59-52. Eagles by 7. They've made 5 of their last 6 shots from the field. Eagles bring it right to left. Hubbard in all blue across the timeline, picked up by Taylor. Goes to Satterfield left wing. Chest pass to Browder at the head of the key. Browder, jab step on Tay Smith, moves down the right side of the lane, bangs his way down to the right block. Browder turns, right hand, layup, left it short, tips the rebound to Zhao. Zhao turns, right hand, leaner, counted off the window. 9-point lead for Carson-Newman is the Eagles' largest. 61-52 Eagles. 3:35 to play in the second half. Little 9-2 run for Carson-Newman. Bears front court. Martin bangs his way down to the right block. Beaker, a whistle and a late blocking foul. Count the basket and one. Beaker was on the deck, starting to get up when he was called for the blocking foul. Count the basket for Sam Martin. Third personal on Beaker. 8th team foul on Carson-Newman. Brings us to a break in the action. 3:27 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 61, Lenoir-Rhyne 54. We return after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
There's something about a small community that unites us, whether it's cheering on our favorite team or the way we come together in a crisis. Small communities are made up of people with big hearts. We're dedicated to hard work and innovation through sunny days and stormy nights. AEC is always here, powering the people and the places that make our community a spectacular place to call home. AEC, power what matters most.
3:27 left in the second half. Carson-Newman utilizing a 9-2 run to build a 9-point lead. And they had one opportunity for Sam Martin, and a chance to trim it down to 6 for the Bears with 3:27 to go. 61-54. Eagles leading right now. And Sam Martin, who's 0 for 2 at the line today, heads to the stripe trying to make it a 6-point game. Eagles were down by 4 at the break. They've outscored LR 36-25 here in the second half. Martin, and one free throw. Rainbows through. 6-point lead. 61-55 Carson-Newman with 3:24 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman's made 5 of its last 6 shots from the field. Hubbard, head of the key. Dribbles over to the left point, hits Browder up top. Around to Zhao right wing. Zhao chest pass Hubbard, head of the key. Hubbard around to Satterfield left wing. Picked up by Tyson. Man to man. Drop it off Browder, head of the key with 8 to shoot. Browder, 6 and 5. Whistle. Foul. Bailout foul, too, on Jaquias Franklin with 5 on the shot clock. It's his second. Team 7th, 1-1 for Jack Browder. 3:01 to play second half, 61-55. Carson-Newman by 6. 1 plus the bonus. Jack Browder hopes. Front ends up and in. Browder with 17. Out to a 7-point lead for Carson-Newman, 62-55 with 3:01 to play. Second free throw for Browder. Lines it up, knocks it down. 18 for Jack Browder. 63-55, Carson-Newman by 8, 3-minute mark, second half. Bears onto the offensive end. Right wing for Tay Smith. Lob at Martin, right elbow. Martin back to the basket, dribbles in on Beaker, spins out to Franklin between the rings. 15 to shoot. Franklin accelerates down the right side of the lane, gets to the right block, lays it up, scoops it in off the window. Nice take for Franklin. He's got 19 on 7 of 9 shooting. 63-57, Eagles by 6 with 2.5 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman front court. Browder, right wing with the ball. Goes between the rings to Satterfield. He stumbled. Satterfield's ankle's hurt. Franklin, a look what I found layup. What a tough break for Carson-Newman. Jarius Satterfield was going to receive the ball. He stumbled. His right ankle, he's clutching it. An ill-timed turnover and an easy bucket for Lenoir-Rhyne as Carson-Newman's Rebecca Spate goes out to work on that right ankle. 63-59, Carson-Newman by 4 with 2:18 to play in the second half. As Satterfield immediately went down. Elsewhere in the South Atlantic Conference today, Lincoln Memorial has rallied to take a 70-62 lead on Catawba as Satterfield is helped up. He will walk off the court under his own power with a slight limp. Tusculum leads Limestone 85-78. It's UVA-Wise leaders 88-80 over Anderson with 97 seconds left. Newberry hangs to a 3-point lead against Coker with 7:22 to play, 84-81. And Wingate running away from Mars Hill, 98-83 with 30 seconds left in that one. 63-59, Carson-Newman by 4 with 2:18 to play. Beaker, Zhao, Hubbard, Bridgewater, and Browder on the floor for Carson-Newman. Tyson, Franklin, Tilley, Smith, and Martin for Lenoir-Rhyne. Trey Hubbard brings it across the timeline, center court for Carson-Newman. Hubbard with left hand dribbles, goes to Bridgewater between the rings. Loops it into the high post, Beaker. Lob, Zhao left block, catches, leaps, passes Beaker at the hole. Beaker lays it in. Good post ball movement for Carson-Newman. Ben Beaker has his first points. Eagles are back on top by 6 with 1:52 to play. 65-59. Bears onto the offensive end. Martin, left elbow. Hands off Tyson, accelerating down the right side of the lane. Scoops it up. No. Wave off the tip drill jam from Martin. You got a whistle and a foul on the shot from Tyson on Ben Beaker, and that's his 4th. Team's 9th. So send Tyson to the line to shoot 2. Pardon me, that's Beaker's 3rd. I had him for 4. Stats have him for 4 as well, so probably something to address. First free throw for Tyson's in, 5-point game. 65-60 with 1:42 to play. Second free throw for Nas Tyson. Bends the knees, pushes it up with the right hand, and rattles it in. 65-61, Carson-Newman by 4. 100 seconds left. Full court pressure on for the Bears. Hubbard breaks it to Zhao along the right sideline. Zhao dribbles front court, draws a trap in the right corner, passes out of it to Hubbard, who takes it between the rings with 20 on the shot clock and 90 seconds left to play. Eagles leading by 4. Carson-Newman sets up in the half-court offense. 10 to shoot. Browder, right wing. 8 and 7. Hubbard between the circles, 6 and 5. Hubbard accelerating, step back, left elbow, 15-footer, rattling out left side, no good. Rebound punched out. Zhao deflects it out on the left baseline off of Martin. It stays with Carson-Newman with 71 seconds left. And Chuck Benson will burn a timeout to set something up with 71 seconds left, and the Eagles leading 65-61. Carson-Newman has shot the ball well. 50% from the field in the second half, and the Eagles have done phenomenal work on the glass. Carson-Newman has out-rebounded the Bears 23-5 in the second half, and that has been a substantial reason for the come-from-behind effort. Eagles trailed by 9 in the first half. They're down by 7 at different times in the second half. But 9-0 and 9-2 runs here after halftime have put Carson-Newman in the front foot. And the Eagles trying to finish strong against the conference's top scoring defense. The matchup between the conference's 2 top scoring defenses. And it has been a low-scoring affair befitting that. It's been a slower-paced affair. Carson-Newman shot the ball well, 48%. Lenoir-Rhyne, no slouch either, at 45%. 71 seconds left. Eagles ball leading by 4. Looking for a bucket here. Browder will inbound from the left baseline. Browder looking. Browder calls for time before the 5 count expires. So the Eagles have a 30-second left. Ryan did a nice job covering up that inbounds play. Chuck Benson will go to take 2 here. 20 points tonight from John Zhao, 18 from Jack Browder, 14 from Trey Hubbard. On a night for the Eagles where they've been without Nick Brennigan. He's here but has food poisoning. Usman Jah, Eagles starting center, out with an ankle injury. And so Carson-Newman has had to utilize some different rotations today. They're down at the break. They're ahead by 4 right now with 71 seconds left. Jack Browder will inbound from the left baseline. Browder triggers into Trey Hubbard in the left corner. Shot clock was reset to 20, so the Eagles will extend out the possession. 13 to shoot. Beaker in the keyhole. Feeds Browder between the rings. Browder drives right side of the lane. Hop step. Looks to pass with 6 on the shot clock. Leaps. Hit Zhao left wing. 4 and 3. Zhao inside. Right hand. Finger roll. Hits it with a second on the shot clock. Back to a 6-point lead for Carson-Newman. 67-61. 48 seconds left. Bears hustling. Offensive foul. Jack Browder draws a charge on the right side of the lane on Nas Tyson. 3rd on Tyson. 8th on the Bears. Player control foul, so no free throws. 46.6 ticks left. Eagles by 6. Browder. Well, hold on. Everett Sullivan's going to burn a timeout. He takes his final 32nd. So Sullivan has a full left. Eagles have a 30 left. What a charge drawn by Jack Browder. Tail of the tape as Carson-Newman has rallied ahead 67-61 with 43 seconds left with 46 seconds, left in the second half. Has been the Eagles rebounding. They have out-rebounded the Bears 23-5 after halftime. That has been a massive helper to get Carson-Newman back on the front foot. Eagles have led by as many as 9. They're ahead by 6 with 46.6 seconds left. Dyer, Browder, Zhao, Hubbard, Bridgewater on the floor for Carson-Newman. Dyer will inbound from in front of Lenoir-Rhyne's bench. Triggers into Trey Hubbard in the backcourt. Franklin harasses him. Hubbard up the left sideline, brings it front court, and is promptly fouled by Jaquius Franklin. His 3rd, team's 9th. 1-1 for Trey Hubbard with 40.6 seconds left, and the Eagles leading 67-61. Hubbard with 14 points. Every single one of them have come after halftime. Hubbard bends his knees, front end of the 1-1 is on the way and through. 7-point lead, 68-61. 3-possession game for Carson-Newman with 40.6 ticks left. Second free throw for Hubbard. Got it to go. 16 for Trey, all after halftime. 69-61, Eagles by 8 with 35 seconds left. Tay Smith head of the key. Yo-yos the ball inside, fades from the free throw line. 15-footer's good, nothing but net. Everett Sullivan burns his final timeout. 31 seconds left. Carson-Newman 69. Lenoir-Rhyne 63. Everett Sullivan utilizes his full timeout. Carson-Newman, the lead and the ball. Lenoir-Rhyne using its final timeout to set something up defensively. Trailing 69-63 in this battle between the top 2 scoring defenses in the SAC. But it's been efficient offenses after halftime. 52% from the field for Carson-Newman, 55% for Lenoir-Rhyne. But the Eagles have done the job on the glass. They've out-rebounded the Bears 23-5 in the second half. Big reason why the tides have turned in this one after the Eagles were trailing by 4 at the half, by as many as 7 in the second stanza. 69-63. Carson-Newman the lead in the ball with 31 seconds left. Ren Dyer will inbound. He is allowed to run the baseline. Full court pressure on for the Bears. Dyer looking. Lobs into Jack Browder, who lands. He's trapped. He's fouled. 3 seconds come off the clock. March 75 feet the other way after the foul on Serta, his 4th, and the team's 10th. And Jack Browder gets to shoot 2 free throws with 28.9 seconds left. And Carson-Newman leading 69-63. Browder sitting on 18 points. He, Trey Hubbard, and John Zhao have done the heavy lifting. Browder misses the first off the back iron strong. He still has an opportunity to make it a 3-possession game with 28.9 seconds left. Browder. Second free throw. Chance to put the Eagles up 7, and he does. 70-63 Eagles, 28 seconds left. Franklin racing front court. Stops, left wing, jacks the 3, spins out left side. Zhao grabs the rebound, and he's promptly fouled with 20.6 left. Charge this to Tilley, his first, team's 11th. 75 feet the other way we go for John Zhao free throws and a chance to extend Carson-Newman's lead out to 9. Still a 3-possession game no matter which way you put it, as Zhao misses off the back of the 10. Eagles have missed a couple of freebies late. One more free throw for John Zhao. Zhao lines it up, spins out left side. Tyson the rebound. Eagles by 7. Tyson front court, right wing, heaves the 3, airballed it. Browder the rebound, fouled from behind by Tilley. His second, team's 12th. Eagles unharmed in spite of the rare 2 misses for John Zhao. He'd missed 5 free throws all season. He's missed 3 today. So Jack Browder gets to shoot 2 free throws with 12.5 seconds left, and the Eagles leading 70-63. First free throw for Browder, smooth as silk. 8-point lead for Carson-Newman. 71-63 with 12.5 ticks left. One more free throw for Jack Browder. Can it? 9-point game. Carson-Newman matches its biggest lead. 10 seconds left. Bears front court. Franklin dishing Tilley, right corner, heaves up a 3, off the mark. Hubbard grabs the rebound. Final seconds roll off the clock. Buzzer. Ball game. Carson-Newman prevails on the road, shorthanded. 72-63 over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. Eagles down 2 starters, able to pick up the win on the road thanks to a dominant rebounding effort after halftime. Carson-Newman out-rebounded Lenoir-Rhyne 26-6 in the second half. Rebounding that carries the day. For the first time in series history, Eagles have won 6 consecutive over the Bears. And they do it today with no Ousmane Ja. They do it today with no Nick Brennigan. Gutty performance on the road through adversity for Carson-Newman. Eagles get the job done to improve to 12-3 on the year and 5-2 in league play. Domino's postgame report headed your way when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit InterDigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagle Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Bring it, backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with two hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. Today's game is also brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
As good of a road performance as you could ask for from a Carson-Newman men's basketball team playing through adversity. Eagles were without Nick Brennigan, the league's leading scorer. He was battling food poisoning throughout this morning, made the trip. It was a game-time decision and clearly pretty serious to keep Nick Brennigan out of the game. Unable to go. Ousmane Jah rolled his ankle in practice. He was unavailable. Down two starters on the road against the league's top scoring defense. Carson-Newman is able to prevail in Shuford Arena, and the Eagles get their first win of the season when trailing at the halftime break. A high-level performance for Carson-Newman in this one, especially in the second half. Eagles out-rebounded the Bears 26-6 in the second half, and therein lies the big difference in this contest. Certainly probably not how Carson-Newman would have drawn this one up. Lenoir-Rhyne did a really nice job keeping Carson-Newman out of transition. Eagles didn't score a fast break point in the first half. The country's leaders in three-point shooting in terms of percentage, and three-pointers, and third in the nation in threes made, limited to just 6 of 19 from beyond the arc. And through all that, Carson-Newman able to pick up the win over the Bears to improve to 12-3 on the year and 5-2 in South Atlantic Conference play with a gritty road win at Shuford Arena in Hickory, North Carolina. Here on the Domino's postgame report, Adam Cavalier joined by Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Charles, adversity had not kissed your team this season. It did today. Down two starters against the conference's top scoring defense, and you found away.
Yeah.
Break down the efforts of this team on the road against a tough Lenoir-Rhyne club.
Well, first of all, you mentioned the adversity. I mean, it was one thing to lose 2 starters. We lost 2 starters going today.
Yeah.
Usman hurt his ankle. He'll be back soon. And then there's nothing better than a game day 7 a.m. call from arguably the best shooter in America. Call says, "Hey, I've been up all night long, haven't slept, and got a stomach bug poisoning, food poisoning, something." A heroic effort was made to try to get him healthy, but it wasn't to be. And what that does say also, he's got confidence in his teammates and in our ability to do it without him. And I have confidence. I was sort of excited to see, like, how would we respond. I did not like our first half response to the adversity, but to say that I loved our second half response is the understatement of this season so far.
Second half, one of the all-time great rebounding performances.
Unbelievable.
Period.
Unbelievable.
Out-rebounded them 26-6. In the second half, it was dead even at the half. Lenoir-Rhyne, I thought, in the first half did a phenomenal job keeping you out of transition.
Yes.
11 points on the fast break after halftime created, in my...
You're exactly right.
Well, thank you.
You're exactly right.
The radio announcer's opinion, it matters a lot less when it comes to topics of basketball than the head basketball coach.
You got that right. The transition opened up for us, and we get the plus 20 margin, 26-6 the second half. As you said, they had no offensive rebounds the second half. We cut our turnovers down to 4 the second half, which was another part of this. And then we had some other specific defensive-oriented goals that we met. I wasn't a happy camper now at halftime.
Yeah.
We're walking out here tonight with smiles on everyone's faces for the way that we performed, like you said, in the face of adversity, and our backs are up against the wall. Kev, you and I have been coming here a long time. This is a hard place to win games, man. This is a hard place to win games.
I think I saw him when I walked in the gym. I think I saw John Lentz.
He was here. I saw him.
The old head coach for Lenoir-Rhyne, the guy that the court is named for here. This felt like one of those games.
It did.
Just a gritty, ugly haymaker slugfest.
It was.
This game was very different from the previous 14 games that you've played.
Yes, very much so. And they can defend at an elite level. They're one of the best defense teams in our league, and they really we struggled the first. We struggled the first half, obviously, to find the variety of score types we needed. But as you said, when our defense got turned up and our rebounding got right, that generated some extra opportunities for us, and thankfully we were able to pull away there the second half and secure that win.
What did you see from Trey Hubbard? 16 points, all of which came in the second half.
I thought Trey's a tale of two halves. First half, I thought he was a little bit just rattled. I mean, this is close to home for him, and so he had all his folks here to watch him, and that adds a little something extra to it. But at halftime, he settled down, and I told him coming up, like, I don't think we win this game if he doesn't have if he doesn't get our transition going. If he didn't have some, and he did, he had some better transition. He had some better poise in the half court. He sort of controlled the pace of things, ramped up his defense, I thought. I mean, there was a lot of good things that he did that without him today we don't win.
I thought you had to do, obviously, you're down 2 starters. You're doing some things with your lineup that you had some 5-man.
It was hit and miss the first half.
Yeah.
We were trying to figure out like what might be the best way to go. And as you saw the second half, we really settled in to a pretty core group of guys and shortened that rotation significantly.
Didn't hit threes tonight. 6 of 19. How much of that was bore out from Lenoir-Rhyne? How much of that is you're just on the road? Break down.
Well, you got to keep in mind, Nick Brennigan averages taking 10 a game.
True.
So
5 of 10. 5 of 10.
You put his 10 on there, suddenly we've taken 30 of them, and now nobody's. Now everything's feeling right in the world again.
Yeah, fair point.
But yeah, like the way they were defending us, they were pressuring, they were extended out, and they were sort of enticing us to go north-south. And we've got some guys that can go north-south, put pressure on the rim. So they used a good strategy. They did. They used a good strategy, but I think we have figured out some things through these first 15 games of the year on how we need to defend when we run against an opponent that tries to do what they did to us today.
Turn your attention back to the home court. You get UVA Wise on Wednesday. What do you have to do, aside from potentially get 2 guys healthy to get ready for the Highland Cavaliers?
Well, we've got to give some guys a chance to do that. Wise is one of the best offensive teams in our region. It'll be a challenge. I think Blake Mellinger has done a really good job, especially the last couple of years of sort of the run last year to compete for a title, and they've not dropped off much this year. Really, they're right there. So I think it'll be a challenge. We got to have our defense and our rebound locked in, and then hopefully we got a full complement of players, and we're able to get comfortable again in a hole. We've been pretty comfy there this year, Kev, as you do know. And hopefully we can find that same comfort level come Wednesday.
All right, Chuck, pleasure as always. Hopefully no more kisses from adversity moving forward. Congrats on a tough one.
Thanks, Kev.
That is Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Domino's postgame report rolls on. Trey Hubbard steps to the microphone when we return after these messages on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Tri-Light is proud to support Carson-Newman Athletics. We salute the student athletes who are working hard to make great things happen on the field, in the classroom, and in the world. It takes vision, commitment, and teamwork, qualities we share at Tri-Light. Our mission is to provide life-changing opportunities by building a world-class fiber broadband network. If you'd like to learn more, please visit trilight.net or call us at 833-847-0824.
Back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman collects a 72-63 win over the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. I'm joined courtside by our Food City player of the game, Trey Hubbard. Trey, not too shabby after halftime.
Yes, sir.
16. Hey, you just stole my stat. Granted, I gave it to you. Yeah, 16. 6 assists. All 16 points came in the second half. What keyed the effort? First time Carson-Newman has won a game this season when trailing at halftime. What keyed the effort in the second half?
I think I came out a little nervous. I had my family here. I hadn't seen my family in a long time.
They're all behind you
yes,
now, by the way.
And I just felt like I was kind of letting my team down, so I just took all the criticism Coach gave me at halftime and locked in to play better in the second half.
Second half, LR did a fine job first half keeping Carson-Newman out of transition. 0 fast break points in the first half for a team that's the Sacks leader in that regard. But 11 came after halftime. How much of that was bore out by the fact that you guys were absolutely annihilating the Bears on the glass?
I think it came from that, and also we picked up our defensive effort in the second half. We only gave up 1-3, which led to us getting a lot of rebounds and getting out in transition and pushing the pace.
6 assists. You didn't have the normal lineup out there. No Usman Ja, no Nick Brennigan, still managed to share the ball well. How much does that speak to the depth of talent on this team?
It speaks a lot. We have a lot of talented guys. You know, Jack and John, probably one of the two probably the two best forwards in the conference, I think. So when you have guys like that, and also Nick, who wasn't there today, and just Bridge, Jarius, Tyler, Bryce, everybody can play, everybody can step up.
Felt like it took a minute. This has been a team this season that has had a really tight rotation. You can almost go minute by minute when the subs are coming and who's coming in. I think this is the first time this season that you and Jarius Satterfield have been on the floor simultaneously.
Yeah.
That was a byproduct of Nick Brennigan's illness. How long did it take before things started to feel cozy in this one?
I think the first half was a little awkward because, we never really played with each other like that, especially in practice. We know first group, second group, all that. But once we locked in, because we all have great chemistry as a team, so once we locked in at halftime, it just felt natural, like we were just playing the regular lineups.
Turn your attention to one of the conference's top offenses in the University of Virginia's College at Wise and the Highland Cavaliers. They come to Holt Fieldhouse on Wednesday. How do you improve upon this one? Hopefully part of that involves health of two players, but get ready for the Highland Cavaliers.
We got to lock back in defensively. We know that they're a great offensive team, so we got to limit their looks, but we also have to work on our execution offensively because we also one of the top offensive teams as well.
All right, Trey, thanks for the time. Congrats on the win.
Thanks for having me.
That is Carson-Newman junior guard Trey Hubbard, our Food City player of the game. He's also responsible for our AEC electrifying play of the game for his scoop shot that sparked a 9-0 run in the second half for Carson-Newman. AEC is the Appalachian Electric Cooperative. Make the right call for energy efficiency and score big savings today. Contact AEC. They are your trusted energy partner. Elsewhere in the South Atlantic Conference today, full slate of action around the league. Carson-Newman's women unfortunately lost earlier today, 62-60 to the Bears. Lost a double-digit lead in that one to Lenoir-Rhyne, as the Bears only made one shot in the fourth quarter, but hit enough free throws down the stretch to rally and knock off Carson-Newman 62-61. Back-to-back really tough road losses for Carson-Newman's women's basketball team when you take into account the defeat at Lincoln Memorial on January 3rd. Elsewhere in the South Atlantic Conference, the marquee game of the day featured the Catawba College Catawba Indians playing host to the Lincoln Memorial Rail Splitters, and boy howdy did LMU run away with that one. They outscore the Indians 64-32 in the second half. LMU was down by 4 at the halftime break, and they straight up dropped the hammer on the Indians. LMU, I'll be interested to see the half breakdowns in this one. We don't have those just yet. Actually, that game now has officially gone final. LMU shoots 54% from the field, goes 63% from beyond the arc. I would presume their second half shooting totals are somewhere north of 70% because they were struggling. 36% from the field with 15 turnovers in the first half. They absolutely pulverized Catawba in the second half, on the way to improving to 11-5 and 5-2 in league action. Limestone was at Tusculum today, and the Pioneers win a shootout, 103-94. Tusculum cans 10 of 19 threes and withstands 53% shooting from the Limestone Saints as the Pioneers prevail 103-94. Carson-Newman's next foe, UVA Wise, did not make a shot from the field over the final 5 minutes and 40 seconds of their game with Anderson, but they do prevail 93-87 over the Trojans. 24 points for Lav Setovic. He leads all scorers with 24, one of 5 Cavs in double figures. Cole Middleton had 27 to pace the Anderson Trojans. It was Coker rallying to defeat Newberry on the road, 100-97. 36 from Andre Level to lead Coker. 26 from James Lavorne to lead Newberry, but not enough as Coker shoots 55% from the field and gets the win. Wingate holds off Mars Hill 100-83 to round out today's slate of games in the South Atlantic Conference. Our next presentation of Carson-Newman men's and women's basketball comes your way on Wednesday night from Holt Fieldhouse. 5:30 tip for the women, 7:30 tip for the men. We are on the air for the doubleheader at 5:15 on the Eagle Sports Network. So join us for those two games, both on the web at cneagles.com/live, over the airwaves on 106.3 WPFT, and via Flow Sports. For Skip Roberts, back inside of Network Control, I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score from Schufert Arena. It is Carson-Newman 72, Lenoir-Rhyne 63. We'll talk to you Wednesday against the Highland Cavaliers. Until then, have a pleasant rest of your weekend, and good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles and Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. The Inner Digital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagle Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Ian Johnson, Andrew Drizzy Rogers, Mia Toribio, Caitlin Jones, and Ryan I Love the Herd Wilkes. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.